Alright, hi again everyone. This video here is just me having a little bit of fun. So a while back, you might have, if you've been paying attention to Wizards of the Coast and everything they do, a while back they advertised their Extra Life campaign for this year. It's their like annual charity, whatever. It goes to like Seattle Children's Hospital or something to that effect. I don't remember exactly. But usually Ajani is like the avatar for their Extra Life, because I know it was this year, I know it was last year. I think last year was the first time they did it. Again, something I don't remember exactly. But I bought stuff through Extra Life this year. And of course, part of that was you get the... oh, why is it not letting me do this here? Oh, now I can't show it off like I want it to. Anyway, it's not letting me do anything with it right now, but I have these card sleeves based off one of the Extra Life cards this year. Something Company. Like Gathered Company or Attended Company, I don't remember exactly. My memory is awful, guys, I'm sorry. But the alternate art for the Extra Life on that card this year was Ajani with a bunch of other lean-ins. And finally got that card sleeve here on Arena, and that inspired me to make a very Ajani heavy deck. Now, in the previous standard metagame, before, like M21 and Zendikar rolled out, there actually were already a lot of Ajani in standard. So I actually used to have a deck in standard that was kind of based off of this same idea. But this one is just basically play as much Ajani as you can. So let's see, I've got Adversary of Tyrants here. You hopefully want to build up to use that nuke of -7 where you start creating 1/1 lifelink cat tokens out the wazoo. Ajani Strength of the Pride, this one's amazing. Not only can you create more Pridemate tokens and gain life, but you have a nuke option. This one costs 0, but it also costs your Planeswalker and clears the opponent's field, which is great. Great-Hearted, honestly, I think this is one of the best support Planeswalkers in the game, because creatures you control have Vigilance. That's pretty sweet. And then, of course, you can also help buff other Planeswalkers with the -2 ability here. And, of course, Life Gain always is great, especially with Pridemates on the field. Wise Counselor is okay. I've kind of thrown it in just because it's in the Ajani deck. I'm not a big fan of this particular Ajani, though. Inspiring Leader, this one's great. I don't think I've ever gotten to use the nuke option for this Ajani, but it's great if you can. Flying and Double Strike, you just sail over your opponents and hit them hard. In the meantime, you can either exile opposing creatures or help buff your stuff. And again, not only does this one put tokens down, but it gives you life, and again, that helps with the Pridemates. Last Ajani is Ajani Unyielding. This one was also, I think, included in one of the other Secret Lair drops recently. Either that or it wasn't one of the Ikoria Commander decks. I forget which. But this one I honestly haven't played with much before. Again, you can also exile with this Unyielding. This one, the nuke here is interesting. It's kind of like... where was it? Kind of like Ajani Great-Hearted's -2, just much more powerful and much more focused. Because it only targets one creature. Oh, no, each creature. Never mind, it is each creature. Dang, yeah. So it's actually just a really, really buffed version of the Great-Hearted's -2. So actually, that would be fun to use if I can ever get around to using it. In the meantime, what do I have to help support the deck? Well, honestly, one of the big things that'll be going through this deck is the Pridemates. So obviously I have Ajani's Pridemate. The rest of the deck is basically built around gaining life and having cats. So Ajani's Welcome gives you life. Charmed Stray, extra cats, and gives you life. Court Cleric. This one's interesting. It gives you the lifelink and has a +1/+1 as long as you control Ajani Planeswalker. I've mostly included this in here because I want the mana curve to be really generous to those low low-cost creatures so that I can also potentially play Planeswalkers at the same time as low-cost creatures. Lean Vanguard, must have if you've got a good cat life deck. And also, having small creatures makes it easier to play a lot. It'll help Lean in Vanguard trigger. Fountain of Renewal gives life. And if you really need to, you can draw. Dawn of Hope, again, life and draw. Pressure Point, draw. Revitalize, life and draw. Oath of Ajani gives you a little bit of creature buff, which is great, especially if you've got a lot of small creatures out. Then buff all of them, really strengthens your field. And helps play some Planeswalkers. Heliod... even if you don't have the Pride Mate out, gaining life lets you start putting +1/+1 counters down. Feline Sovereign helps buff your other cats, and also, if you're doing damage, control your opponent's field. Generous stays there for draw. Pride Malkin gives an extra little bit of pressure by adding trample to just about everything. Let's see. Shadow the Sky, control your opponent's field. Selesnya Locket helps draw. Gideon Blackblade is just an extra little Planeswalker to include. I thought it would be nice to have at least a 3-cost Planeswalker in here. And Gideon has a good synergy with Ajani. Basri Ket would also have good synergy, but I don't have any copies of that yet. I could probably spend some wild cards on that, but I haven't. Then the last 2 other cards in the deck are Magari the Diplomat. Again, lifelink, helps draw. And Ignite the Beacon helps get Planeswalkers if you want them. And just a bunch of land. And this deck, as usual, is gigantic. This one is twice as big as a normal deck would be. So part of the reason why I have a draw in there is to help find cards easier. I guess it could be useful if I really wanted to throw an Idyllic Tutor in to help get some of these cheap enchantments out, or even maybe get Heliod. Something to think about if this deck doesn't exactly play the way I want it to. Certainly, again, I can maybe swap out this Wise Counselor for Idyllic Tutor. It's a thought. But let's go play with my Ajani deck. Where'd you go? There'd you go. There you are. And my task today was playing white or green cards. Yeah, that was even after re-rolling it, so that's part of the reason why I thought, oh, let's have fun with this deck and show it off. And again, this one is largely just for fun. Definitely not the best win rate. And I'm not going to be able to... Okay, I guess if I shock the Temple Garden out, I can play either the Fountain of Renewal or the Vanguard, and then do the other one the turn after that. I think I'm going to play... I'll shock this out and play Renewal, because it's more likely for your opponent to kill a creature quickly than kill artifact. Okay. This comes in, ask it for green, put the Vanguard out. So yeah, this Fountain of Renewal will help stop the Vampire. Now the Knight of the Legion is going to be hard to deal with, especially because I don't seem to have much going my way. Yeah, this is... I need another land so I can get Heliod out. Oh shit! Aerialist is there. Thankfully, they spent mana to do that, so I'm only taking one. That doesn't hurt too much. There's a land. Alright, let's play Heliod. Now, see, this is why I wanted to have a bunch of smaller creatures in. Because I want to help fill the field. You know me, I like my Selesnya, I like going wide. And right now, I'm having trouble doing so. Thankfully, with a life gain deck, I can take a couple hits. Alright, so let's see here. That's Temple of Plenty. See what I'm getting next. Generous Stray. I guess that'll help. I'll take it. And I'll save Revitalize for next turn. Play the Locket for now. We'll see what happens. Whenever an opponent loses life, you gain that much. Okay, they're going to really start pumping the Bloodthirsty Aerialist. So that kind of sucks for me. Well, let's put that on the Vanguard. Let's play the Stray. I draw Dawn of Hope. Dawn of Hope would help me draw even more. Oh, this is tough. Do I want to do... You know... I kind of want to revitalize now to make sure that I can block the Ebon Legion if it doesn't pump itself up. So that's what I'm going to do. That does give me another land, which is great. Epicure of Blood. Okay. Alright, well, I'm definitely... I'll sack the Stray. Because I don't want him to have even more opportunities to gain life than he already does. Oh, is this the... Oh, this is the infinite loop already. Okay. They got the infinite loop. I forgot Black can do that in Historic. Oops. Yeah, if I'd been able to draw, like, Shadow the Sky, I could have dealt with it, but nope. I only got a couple of those in this deck. I know in Historic White has a lot more options for field wipe. I should maybe look into that. But those always frustrate me. I'm okay with Shadow the Sky, because again, it affects both fields. Actually, I need to double check. I know Planar Cleansing I think Planar Cleansing affects both fields. I think Wrath of God only affects your opponent, but again, stuff I do not remember off the top of my head. I'm going to... Yeah. My deck is a life deck. Might as well put the shock lands to use. Alright, they're looking at me. They're looking at me. And another black deck. It's unfortunate. But there's a Pridemate. Now, if I get another cheap creature or a playable land, I can get 3 creatures out, and then the Vanguard starts to pump the Pridemate. They're thinking, though, I bet they're going to try to kill the Pridemate right now. They're having... Yeah. And I didn't even draw what I needed. That's unfortunate. So they have the advantage right now, I believe. Banish... Oh! They're using Banishing Light on the Vanguard. That kind of surprises me, especially now that I've got Sovereign to play. They probably didn't know I had the Sovereign. But they spent a 3 to banish a 1. Which is weird to me. Woe Strider... Okay. Well, they're gonna be in for a little upset surprise here, because now my cats are buffing each other, and I can attack without threat of dodge. It's probably gonna sack the token. Yep. Because here's the thing. Next turn I can play either one of my Ajani. Okay, Banishing Light, that's fine. Now the question is he going to be dumb enough? He's attacking! Oh, you're dumb. Oh, you're dumb. I'm going to buff up so that I can defend against the Woe Strider. Although now that I think about it, I didn't need to buff up, because all I needed was my other Sovereign back, and yeah, everything's now strong enough. But they're going to not like my next turn, because I can play Strength of the Pride to make a Pridemate, and then get their Banishing Light out of the way. Okay, they got rid of that, which is fine. Yep, he's got to defend. I'll get this back. Ooh, I can get both of them back. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I thought they kind of had the advantage until they, Oh, that was the previous black. I'm getting black opponents all mixed up. Or at least these... I think that was the guy who was Orzhov. I know he had a lot of black. Most right over. What else did he play? Oh yeah, Banishing Lights and Prison Realms. Definitely Orzhov. I'm seeing so much of Historic and Standards just dominated by partially black decks. As a Selesnya player, I don't like that. But what can you do? Alright, so turn 2, the Pride Mate is coming out. The question is, turn 3, do I Sovereign or do I Pride Malkin? And again, look, more black. At least right now it's Golgari. Are they going to throw a third color in or not? No? Okay, well. He's already saying good game? He either has not much to work with, or... Oh, definitely... Okay. He doesn't have much to work with over there. Unfortunate. And now the rocket's going away. Well, he got some mana out of it, but that mana's going to go away right as the turn goes. Deathbloom, Thaliad, okay. Let's ignite the beacon. What do I want to grab here? Let's see, I have to grab things that are 3 or less. I only have 5 showing. I could get 6. I can play a 6er next turn. So let's get the Inspiring Leader. And let's see, do I want Strength of the Pride or do I want... I think I want Great-Hearted. Those are the 2 I'm nabbing. Now let's see, they've got a total of 4 power showing. You know what? Let's just go all in. He knows I'm going to do something big next turn. So, yeah, okay, yep. Making sure to get rid of the Pride Mates. Tendershoot Dryad. Nice. Now, I'm sure he saw what I pulled.
When evil arises, I will not give up the fight.
Actually, I guess I shouldn't have attacked, because he can... I should have left 2 to defend. They destroyed target non-merfolk. Fine. Saproling Migration. Okay. Okay, he is doing all 3. I'm not going to lose my Pride Malkin over there. Okay, so let's... Now, I could do Great-Hearted and Court Cleric, or I could do Locket and Great-Hearted. I think I'm going to do Locket. Actually, Great-Hearted doesn't help because he's got enough to attack with, so I'm going to just Shatter the Sky. Next turn, I can Great-Hearted and Court Cleric. Now, if you've watched some of my older videos, you know I will often use Shatter the Sky like a turn too early. So we'll see what he plays next. Tendershoot Dryad. I did use Shatter the Sky a turn too early. I am upset right now.
We could be much greater together. Light shall always conquer darkness.
Saproling Migration. Yeah, that sucks. So I need to get rid of this Dryad somehow. If possible. Well, now I'm frustrated, y'all. Gaia's Blessing, okay. Now they're playing Golgari. Have they done... Oh, yeah, Walk the Plank and Death and Valiant. I'm just seeing so much green on their field right now. More Gaia's Blessing. Okay. Okay, how much is he attacking me with? How much is he attacking with Ajani the Great Heart? He's only attacking Ajani the Great Heart once, so I can actually keep that on the field for a moment by sacrificing one of the core clerics. Ugh, alright, fine. Diplomat, Charmed Stray, gain 3 life, no attack for now. Oh, Slime put the stowaway. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Oh, he's really going for Ajani now. So I draw. I could kill one of these if I really wanted to. Not going to for the moment. I'll just take some extra life. Let that go away. Let's draw. Oh, it doesn't help. Dawn of Hope does not help me. I need to get rid of the Dryad. Need to get rid of the Dryad. Because he's at 33, 35. He's at 37 attack power showing right now. Walk the Plank. That kills my Diplomat. Alright, well, I'm going to have to defend with what I can. God damn, I used that Shadow the Sky a turn too early. Yeah, this isn't... Even if I draw it right now, it's not going to help. 1, 2... Nope. Oh, that was frustrating. I should just know, if I'm on camera and I choose to use Shadow the Sky, it's going to be a turn too early. At least I got my accomplishment for the day, but that's little consolation. I could have really had much more control over that match. I had waited just a turn. Blech. It's taking a while for me to match me up to the next opponent here. Wow. Come on, there we go. That little creep, interesting. Not the best opening hand, but I'll take it. So I'll put Thriving Heath out on turn 2 unless I get a particularly good draw on next turn. And I don't. But this is a relatively good start, I think. So do I get a 3-play? I do not. But, turn 4 I'll be able to play Mangara. I don't like having both of these in my hand at once. That's kind of rude. Plague Crafter. Interesting. Again, spending 3 to get rid of a 1. Not the best trade-off, but we'll see what they do next. Interesting. So, extra triggers. Let's put the locket out. So if I get a playable land next turn, I can put one of these Ajanis down. You know, actually, even if I don't, I can get Ignite the Beacon going. Look up the top 4 colors. Oh, so he now gets to pick 2 cards out of my top 8, basically. And I don't know which ones he picked. Exile all cards from the graveyard. Okay. Well, he got rid of precisely 1. Okay, now I could Ignite the Beacon to help with this. Play as any type, as long as it remains exiled. So this card does not have to be on the field for him to play the cards he stole. I'm not going to Ignite the Beacon yet. I'm going to Revitalize. Okay. I'm cool with that. Okay, I don't know why he decided to tap that. I wasn't going to defend. Well, he got to draw. I guess that's the important thing. He got to draw. But now, I get this. I can exile. And start going on the offense. I have almost 3 times as much life as he does now. Of course, that's no guarantee. I was actually playing a match the other day with my artifact deck that I was down to... Was it my artifact deck? I actually don't remember. I kind of want to say it was my artifact deck, but... oh, I have to sacrifice double! That's right, because everything triggers twice. Okay, Play Crafter is better when you take that into account. Let's see, I could play my other Inspiring Leader. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to get a Pride Mate out. I'll lose a life getting a creature. Yep, and that triggers twice, but that's fine. I have a life deck. And I'll just gain those 2 back with Mangara. And it buffs Pride Mate. But yeah, I was playing a game the other day. I was basically down at 9 life, and my opponent was like up, let them eventually get up into 100 or so. And the thing is, I ended up turning it around where I ended up winning the game with like 300 or so life, and my opponent down at negative 160. Okay, so Trespasser's Curse is really knocking me for a loop here. But nice thing is they've now given me a ton of creatures. Now let's see. Get rid of Troll. Make another Pride Mate.
I am proud of those who walk.
Yeah, I get all those back. Just those 2. Because now the nice thing is with all of these critters showing, Strength of the Pride is going to start giving me a bunch of life. Panharmonicon, okay. Acquisitions Expert. Yeah, so it's going to trigger 3 times. It's going to get rid of every single card in my hand, which is sad because now I'm losing. Because now I'm going to lose the Feline Sovereign. Yeah. And that's upsetting. However, this is starting to get really good for me. Gain life. Let's buff up one of these little guys. Can I don't have enough to draw there. Let's buff everyone. So yeah, the thing is, if I want to, I can nuke both of these artifacts. I can't nuke the enchantments. Destroy all cover with a 3 or less. Okay, so that really does hurt my field. It does leave me with Mangara, which is nice. But if he has another Plague Crafter, then I'm in trouble for a bit. Yeah, because I have to now sacrifice 3. The question is, do I sacrifice Mangara, or do I sacrifice all 3 of my Planeswalkers? I'm going to sacrifice Mangara because I can get rid of those Panharmonicons next turn. Because that seems to be what's really helping him out right now. And he's killing his own hand right now, which I guess is helping me a little bit. Alright, so first things... Well, let's see here. I'm gonna toy with fate a little bit and leave the Panharmonicons out for just one more turn. We're gonna use the locket. Ooh, a Shadow of the Sky. I'm gonna save this Court Cleric for later. I don't feel like losing any more life than I already have to that Trespasser's Curse. They still haven't played the other card they stole from me. It's kind of surprising. It's their own strength of the pride. Smart! Alright, he's stealing 2 more cards from me. That's unfortunate. It is very unfortunate. So 3 more cards from me. I should have done the nuke when I had the chance. This is, Well, I'll do it next turn, but we'll see if the damage is already done. Okay, so now that Pride Mate is going to be pointless to him, because I'm going to nuke everything. And now I can kill his own Pride Mate. Court Cleric out. Yes, that'll trigger once. Doesn't matter to me. Now we'll see if he's stolen a couple more Planeswalkers from me. I would not be surprised if so. Ajani's welcome. Interesting. He's planning on playing more creatures then. Okay, he's got his own Pride Mate. So he's going to buff it a little bit. And a Vanguard. Okay. What's he going to do? He's going to steal another card from me. He likes that. Well, I'm going to give him a bit of a rude awakening because I do have Shadow the Sky. He's got more cards in his hand right now, so I'm at a disadvantage here a little bit. We're going to get everything done with. Yeah, we're going to sacrifice this Fountain of Renewal, get me a card here. Knight the Beacon, awesome. And here's another Fountain of Renewal. So in theory, I can grab 2 more Planeswalkers. Maybe even play one of them. Ooh, he's got Inspiring Commander. That's a good one to have taken from me. Now, okay, he's really wanting to draw cards. Well, let's see. Getting rid of the commander. I can't ignite the beacon right now, unfortunately. But it's a possibility. So yeah, he's drawing 3 cards per turn, which is gonna be tough for me to get around. Okay, he's gonna get rid of that beacon I had. Unfortunate. Ooh, nice! The Grey Merchant. Now I'm glad I'd gotten rid of those artifacts, because that would have hurt. That would have hurt. Okay, I need a creature to help defend my Ajani if I can. And that's not a creature.
I will teach you humility if I must.
Let's get rid of that guy. So that does reduce his attacking power.
You have the heart of a hero.
Now he's drawing quite quickly. He's down to 26 cards, which is 25, 24, 23, which is still quite a lot. So, yeah, he's definitely... Ooh! Sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. I need draw. So I'm going to keep unyielding here. Trespasser's Curse, that kind of sucks. Grey Merchant, that also now sucks. Fine. I don't mind that too much. Reveal the top 3 cards. Okay, I only had one option there. Now let's see, that thing is in theory going to discard cards, so I'm not going to activate the Locket yet. Now here's the interesting thing. I can defend against the Acquisitions Expert, so the Grey Merchant can't kill Unyielding at the moment, but again, he's drawing quite a lot. Massacre Worm. Okay, that's... Well, I'll play for another turn or so. But that is a very good thing for him to get right now. I lose 2 life. He's now free to kill Unyielding.
Humility brings perspective.
Yep. And he's drawing more, losing some life. My turn. Let me draw before this turn is over. So I have my unspent... Ooh, okay, so... That doesn't really help. Generous Stray. Alright, it's gonna trigger those things. Okay, so then I can... Wise Counselor. Locket. Stray. And those trigger. And what does this thing do? Put target creature from a graveyard on the battlefield under your control. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty well and screwed just thanks to the Saga right now. Because he can take from a graveyard. He can take any Planeswalker of mine and yeah, pretty much screw me over.
Until we achieve peace, we must fight.
He's probably just gonna ramp up to try to go for the nuke. Yeah, I'm gonna end here. That was a bit depressing. Oh well, let's see if we can get at least a second win in here. I've already been recording for a good 40 minutes now. Yeah, I guess that past match I should have. Well, I don't know if using Strength of the Pride's 0 nuke one turn earlier would have changed the course very much. It might have helped, it might have not. This is not the best starting hand. But in theory, I can play Gideon Blackblade on turn 3. That'd be Charm Stray on turn 2, and Blackblade on turn 3. Or I can chase Stray on 2, and then one of these others on turn 3. I kind of like to get Gideon out as quickly as I can, though. Because this isn't the best hand. Especially if they're out quickly. Now, I'm not going to defend an attack, because I would lose a field presence. Well, they basically keep a 1/1 out, so... Ooh, Daybreak Chaplain. I haven't seen that in a long time. Okay, so I could play Gideon, or I could play one of these others. I think I'm actually going to play the Sovereign. Because now I can mount a good defense off of whatever their attack might be. If they attack. Ajani's Pride Mate, okay. Oh, there we go, there we go. They've got the Vanguard. They've got these. Alright, let me get rid of that Chaplain as quickly as I can. So that Pride Mate is up to no good. I could Revitalize and then try to play Oath of Ajani, but I think I'm just going to play this Panharmonicon. Another Pride Mate, damn. And a Healer's Hawk. Jeez, okay. They've gone wide very quickly. I need help. I need some serious help. A Shatter the Sky is basically necessary at this point. All they've got are creatures and they have no hand. I mean, I'll take the life now, I guess. Good lord, I am not drawing anything right now. This sucks. I'm sitting here on 3 lands still. And they've got 8 creatures out? Okay, let's see. So what I can do... At the very least right now, I should at least try to get my own Pride Mate going.
Our true strength lies in our friendships.
He's got the War Leader out now. This is setting up to be a massacre. He can I don't think he can end me right now, because I can still defend against the 2 big ones, and he doesn't have 24 otherwise. Temple of Plenty, come on. Pressure point. Now I could get pressure point and draw some more, and hope to get a. I could do that. Pressure point to draw some more next turn. I will. I will do that. Got 5 I can play with. I could play Dawn of Hope and Oath of Ajani. Or, you know what, I'm just going to play Dawn of Hope. Gain life. And I will draw. So next turn, I can play Pressure Point. Oh, now he's got Ajani's Welcome. Okay, he's got a couple of Angels out. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to nuke with Strength of Pride at the moment, which is unfortunate. Now, if he doesn't come at me in the air with the other two, why? Interesting. Okay, he's coming in with one of the Pride Mates. Not what I would have done. Okay, so here's my problem. I can kill his war leader if I really want to. If I do so, I would probably be losing. Alright, you know what? Yeah, I'm not going to kill the war leader this turn. I can do it next turn. Because my own Primate will have buffed to the point that it works at that point. So anyone else I can defend? Yeah, I can make sure that doesn't hit me. Okay, I got another Pride Mate of my own. Doesn't really help me here. Now, do I want to pressure point Oath of Ajani or Panharmonicon? I'm going to wait for him to attack and hopefully let me draw a little bit more. Healer's Hawk. Lovely. Now would probably be a good time for him to come swinging all in if he can. He's only coming in with one of his Pride Mates, and he's coming in with the War Leader. Okay, both of the Pride Mates. That makes more sense. Alright, now I can make this work, I think. At least survive another turn. Just let all of those triggers resolve. Yes, thank you. Alright, now first off, block one of those little guys. Block the War Leader. Make sure to get both of his Pride Mates. Can't block anything else in the air. I can block the other one of the tiny guys. I'm going to gain life there and hopefully get stuck with Dawn of Hope. All those trigger. I'll draw. Block it is not what I need. I'm going to pressure point an Angel. Welcome is not what I need. So basically what's going on is this. So I'm going to have to block both of his Pride Mates right now. I'm not going to lose in the air just yet. But I can block both Pride Mates and a couple of other things on the ground. So I've got one more turn to potentially draw Shatter the Sky. Okay, so now what am I giving up? Giving up a Panharmonicon. Giving up the Charmed Stray. Because, yeah, if I can... Healing of the Sun Crown's not what I needed. Alright, well, I'm just gonna play it, play the Locket, and call that a day. Yeah, just needed Shatter the Sky there. Didn't get it. Didn't get it. Again, I guess I really should invest in that, a little bit more of the white removal. Wrath of God and Planar Cleansing. I don't like those cards, though. I don't know why, I just don't like them. And, okay, not bad, not bad. They're going first. Almighty Bushwhack. Okay. Let's put the Charmed Stray out. Another Bushwhack. So, let's see. I can either Blossoming Sands and Fountain of Renewal, or I can play a Plains and pressure points the other Bushwhack. What do I want to do? I think I'm going to save pressure point for later. I'll just do this Fountain of Renewal right now. I guess if I attacked, he probably wouldn't make the trade because the Bushwhack is more valuable in the long run. Oh, and now pressure point doesn't even really help that much. But it means I can play Gideon. Give this thing Vigilance. So I can block one of the Bushwags. Ram through, or I don't block either of the Bushwags. That's unfortunate.
It's a good hit with me.
Alright, well let's get Mangara on defense. Vigilance. So let's see, next turn I can Fountain of Renewal and then maybe put a pressure point on them on this player's next turn. We'll see how that goes. He probably doesn't want... If he attacks with only one, I block it and kill it. If he attacks with both, I draw. So yeah, he just skipped the combat phase that turn completely. That makes sense for him. Nope, now playing Hornbash Mentor. Gets a trample counter that it didn't need. Interesting. You have indestructible. You know what? What do I want to do here? I could play the other Fountain of Renewal, but I don't need it. So what I'm doing... This guy's getting indestructible. So I've got two Indestructibles coming in. They're not going to block anything. And now I can pressure point the Mentor next turn. And prevent it from doing too much. Although if he plays a land, he can wait to choose which Bushwag to buff. And then that leaves me in trouble. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Well, oh, and he just forfeited. I was not expecting that, but sure. Well, there's win number 2. Hope y'all had a little bit of fun watching me indulge in my Ajani fan deck here. Yeah. I will see you some other time. Thanks for watching. Bye.